Well, hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Color Me Bad Lynn. I decided to pop on and share some absolutely amazingly fabulous fragrances that I have been rocking. I normally don't do like a fragrance tray or a fragrance of the week or fragrances of the month, but there are certain fragrances that I've just been kind of gravitating towards and trying to focus on learning how to wear them and rock them together. And I want to share them with you. Most of them are from the House of Lattafa, but there are a couple, at least one that's not. If you're interested to find out what fragrances in my collection I've been wearing and I can't get enough of, please continue to watch. Okay, so let's do a little housekeeping. Welcome. Super glad to have you. If you are a subscriber, hey, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, make sure you shout down below your name or say hey or where you're from. If you haven't subscribed yet, feel free to do so. Check out all of our videos. Some of them are funny. There's unedited recordings of me just sharing my fragrances. It's just a hobby, nothing professional that I'm doing. I just enjoy all things beauty. Just to tell a little bit about myself, I am a licensed cosmetologist. And I've been in the beauty business as a professional for close to 10 years now. I've always dibbled and dabbled in the beauty industry all my life. Kind of flows through the gene pool. And so I just love everything that looks good, smells good. And most importantly, I love to make others feel good. My thing is pouring into the clients that sit into my chair and make them feel good about themselves. So if you're interested in hearing about the fragrances that are in my collection, every now and then I have an inspirational word. Sometimes I'm just preaching to the choir, talking to myself, encouraging myself in the Lord is what I love to do. So come on in. And just so you know, we are not doing the residuals challenge, but I absolutely love the song and I love the residuals challenge. So if you're not familiar with what I'm talking about when I say the residuals challenge, Chris Brown has another hit out there and it's beyond a hit. This song is like going to be a lifelong classic. Our great-grandchildren going to know the words to this song. So just in case you don't know, it's Chris Brown, Residuals Challenge. All right, so fragrances that I've been rocking lately or just playing around with, I normally, again, don't do like a fragrance tray or fragrances of the month. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I have pillow talk fragrances in the whole 9 yards, and I really haven't been off into all of that lately. But I do have fragrances that will knock your socks off, that I get endless. I got two of them that I get so many compliments on, you guys. Like, I'm like, oh, when I put this on, I already know. So we're going to start off with a fragrance that's been in my collection for a very, very long time. It's been in my collection so long that I keep it in like my little pouch that I keep like my lipsticks in. It's been in there so long, but I always keep it in there. I don't know why it's in there. It's not with my collection. Probably one of the things is because I try to keep the tops on my fragrances or inside of the original boxes, or I have them packed away really nicely if it's something that are collector's items that I really don't rock or that I intend to give away someday or sell or whatever the case may be. This is not one of those, and that's probably why it was in my little makeup pouch thingy. This is a fragrance that was sent to me, and I'm probably going to have to put my glasses on to read to you what this one is. I believe the name of this one is called Reina, or it's by a company called Reina. It is a Middle Eastern fragrance company, and the name of this fragrance is called Insurrection, I believe. And I'm going to show you the bottle. The bottle is absolutely gorgeous. And again, the reason that I keep this in my little makeup pouch is because I don't know what happened to the top of this. Long story short, when I first got sent this fragrance, it came inside of a box and it was all broken glass. And so they sent me an additional complimentary fragrance, and there's two other ones that go to this one that I know of. And they sent me all three for the hassle, which I thought was really nice. Really nice. And I didn't really care for this one all that much at first, but I love a fragrance with a white chocolate note. This has that in it. It also has oud in it, and it's like a musky scent. I can't exactly remember what all is in this, but I do know that this is a really clean, slight smoky, light floral, white chocolate musk. It's a really weird combination. It's not a really expensive fragrance, but this turns really nice on me. It's kind of like a bedtime scent for me. Nothing really fancy. I don't go out of the house in it or anything like that I can actually recall, but I really like this, and I've been spraying down in this lately, or not spraying down, but just using it lately. I would say within the last 2 or 3 months or so, and this is what it looks like, you guys. Isn't this bottle pretty? This is what I really fell in love with originally, was like the decor of the bottle. Again, this is from a company I believe called Reina, and this is called Insurrection. It's a really nice white chocolate musk, and I'm going to be honest with you, this is a female fragrance for women, but anyone who wanted to wear this absolutely can. I think it's got a little touch of oud in it too. This may be a little off-putting for some people, but it smells good on me. And I've been rocking it lately, so I thought I'd pop on and share it with you guys. All right. So as you know, if you've ever seen any of my other recordings, I'm always listening to something or vibing to something. And I'm just letting my playlist go. So nothing in particular. A little Miguel, a little Ari Lennox, things of that nature. We're just going in and enjoying ourselves. So next fragrance that I have enjoyed and I have fallen in love with, it's just a go-to for me right now. Again, I don't really do fragrance trays. Normally, to be honest with you, when I have everything out and displayed, I have several fragrance trays. I have, and I think I found my fragrance trays, some of them thrift stores, some of them Dollar Tree. Sometimes you can find really cool little metal trays and decorate them or just leave them plain. And I kind of have them displayed out all over the place. So I normally don't have just a particular fragrance tray. I kind of grab what I want to wear and go from there. And if it's something I'm really in love with, like the ones I'm sharing with you today, then I kind of just rock them until they're gone. These are some of my faves, y'all. And I never stick with fragrances for longer than 2 days. I don't care how good I love it, right? I just like to switch up. This one is by D Al Oud by Lattafa, and this is Amethyst, you guys. So if you're not familiar or if you've never seen the bottle, this is the bottle. I do have the entire collection of these. The only one that's missing out of my collection, I believe, is blush. And the only reason why I haven't added it to my collection is, for one, I don't need any fragrances. I was hoping they were just going to send me one. And then two, I've got a couple of fragrances in my collection that smell just like it. I went through the notes to see, and I've seen some reviews on that particular one. And I'm sure we've got several in our collection that smell exactly like it. But what I do like to do, and I'll be honest with you, is when I have a collection of scents, I always watch the prices. And when they go down really low, because normally they do, that's what I love about these fragrances. If you shop smart, if it's something that you don't have to have right away, but you definitely want in your collection, you just wait for the price to drop a little bit. So like when it goes down to like half price or something like that, or they may have like an Amazon day, or I'll go onto the website and they may have a deal where if you are a VIP member, then you can get like 30% off your purchase. I'll wait for times like that, and then I'll go ahead and grab what I want. But this is really good. This is Amethyst. I wear all of the scents in this particular collection, again, except for blush. I don't have blush in my collection just yet, but I'm thinking I may add it to my collection once the summer months roll in. I may, because I love the color of the bottle. I heard it smells really good. But again, if you got fragrances in your collection that smell just like it, it really doesn't make sense to, in my opinion. Except for if it's something you really love. Like I love the scent of Baccarat, right? So like if something comes out that smells just like it, or they say smells just like it, I always grab it because I want to see. It's just a timeless classic for me. That's just one of my timeless classics. Some people's timeless classics, Love Don't Be Shy, Angel Share, Fire and Ice. Some people just have a fragrance that forever they'll always love. Like for me, another one is a Elizabeth Taylor fragrance, Gardenia. I don't care where I am. That fragrance I hope to always have in my collection, and that's one. Anyway, by Dia Oud Amethyst. I love this, you guys. It's so pretty. It's so elegant. It's so classy. It lasts all day long on me. It has a little bit of juiciness to it. It is definitely a gourmand fragrance, but it is not. It doesn't smell like the baker's dozen or anything like that. It's really, really perfect. This is a perfect scent. I mean, it's perfect for me. This is so beautiful. This is something that I would actually re-add to my collection, and it's really, really low because I've been really rocking this heavy, which I normally don't do. But I love this fragrance by Dia Oud Amethyst. Latifah, get you some. I love this fragrance. You heard what Usher said. Usher said, "We ain't good, but we still good." I mean, you know what he's talking about. You know what he's talking about. All right, so the next one on the list is something that I just cannot get enough of, and I'm not a candy fragrance type of person. I'm not even a candy eating type of person, okay? Like, I don't like some things, but you won't catch a bag of Twizzlers in my purse or gummy bears or nothing like that. And there's nothing wrong with that. We all have our things that we like. That's just not something that you would catch me with on a regular basis. This is divine, and it smells absolutely amazing. This one is Candy Yara Latifah. I really, really love this fragrance, you guys. I really do. This is the packaging, and I just had to share it. This is one of the few things, that have been bringing me joy lately. I mean, I love fragrances. I love to smell good. I'm grateful that I'm able to smell good and wear my fragrances and my lotions, creams, and oils, because some days that's the only thing that really keeps me going now. I mean, you if you smell good, you feel good, and if you got some really good layering combinations going, it helps with your confidence. It helps with your mood. It creates a beautiful synergy and energy around you, what we call a scent bubble. And I just love this, and I wanted to share this with you guys. It's been around for a minute, maybe a little bit less than a year old. I'm not exactly for sure. I didn't pull the notes on these as I popped on, but this is so pretty, you guys. You wouldn't have been able to tell me that this would be something that I would love. Like, I go in, I spray this, and I just cannot get enough of this fragrance. It is just beautiful from beginning to end on me. And it's weird because this is the type of fragrance that doesn't really smell good on me or last on me. But this does, and I love it. Sometimes I combine it with other things, and sometimes I just wear it by itself. Of course, with your lotions, creams, oils, or whatever. But this is so pretty. Again, this is Candy by Latifah. This is a part of the Yara collection. And I didn't grab this right away because I already had a few of the other fragrances that are in this collection, and I didn't feel like it was a big deal. And sometimes life situations and circumstances set precedents over you constantly adding to your fragrance collection, shoe collection, purse collection, whatever it is that you collect. Sometimes you got to put a halt on things and handle what comes first and what is the most important thing. But I have to come on and share this with you guys, because again, some days I'm just not, with the B and the S, or the S and the S and the B, none of it. But when I can get a good shower or a good scrub down and a really nice soak, and to put on my creams and lotions and spray a little fragrance on that takes me from the beginning to the end of the day, it helps me. It's therapy. We should call it scent therapy. I like it. All right, next up on the list, I think we got two more that I want to share with you guys. This one is from the House of Jo Malone. Now, I normally don't talk about fragrances and colognes that up in price or whatever the case may be, because I don't feel like they need me to endorse their products, because they don't. Their quality and standards speak for themselves. But when you do me right, I got to tell the people. I got to tell her. I don't share them all. This one right here, you guys, when I say this is a head turner, a compliment getter. And you would never think that this little bitty potency of a fragrance would do anything but last you more than an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours tops, and that you would be the only person that could smell this. Every time I wear this, someone stops me and asks me, what am I wearing? Or tells me I smell good. Like, and it take a lot for people to stop what they doing. This world is fast paced, on the move, on the go. We ain't even got time to say thank you for holding the door for me, right? But when someone stops to pay you a compliment for a fragrance that you are wearing, that means a lot. And I don't do it for that, but I'm just sharing with you that when those things happen, I'm sure when it happens for you, it makes you feel a certain type of way, especially when you take pride in that and when you take the extra steps in time to do that for yourself, right? This one is wood, sage, and sea salt. If you know, you know. I'm telling you right now, I can't take it. I can't get enough of it. I mean, and you would think that this will, like I said, wouldn't last long. I'm telling you, this is some of and I always was a clean reserve girl. And so that's what when you think of Jo Malone, that's what you think of, a higher end or more expensive version of clean reserve. No, this is so beautiful, you guys. I can't express how it lasts all day long on me. It works with your body chemistry, your pulse points, wherever you spray in your hot spots. This is going to carry you throughout your whole day. You don't have to spray heavy with this. You don't. I'm a heavy sprayer, but I normally wear this with something else. But you don't have to. I've worn this by itself before. It is absolutely amazing. Again, this is Jo Malone's wood, sage, and sea salt. That's all you need to know. Get you some. All right, you guys. So I saved not the best for last, but I saved the showstopper for last. When I say showstopper, trust me when I tell you. Trust me when I tell you. Head turner. I'm not bragging. I can't make this up. I have way too many other things to be doing other than to just pop on here and just make up some stuff. Yeah. Showstopper. Where people will stop in their tracks and turn around and ask you what you're wearing or tell you that you smell good. For me, this is definitely going to go in my top. I used to say top 10. I got top 20 fragrances in my collection, or fragrances that are in the top. I got two, maybe three that just moved to the top 20 within the last month and a half, y'all. Okay? This is one of them. Okay? The wood, sage, and sea salt is one. This is another one, and then there's another one that I'm going to pop on and share with you guys a little bit later on down the line. But this fragrance is absolutely gorgeous. Extreme makeover. Extreme. When I tell you extreme makeover, like, I don't even know. I don't know. There's several things that it's a dupe for, and I don't care nothing about what it's a dupe for. I don't care. This is some of the best fragrance in my collection. This is Camera by Lattafa. Let me bring the little bottle in. If you guys have never seen this, okay, and you know what it's a dupe for. That's what it looks like, just in case you're interested in adding this one to your collection. This is so pretty. So I actually had the notes pulled up for this one, but first I got to turn this music down. Then it cussed out everybody. Okay, so I had the notes pulled up for you guys so I could share with you what's in this, because I couldn't remember, and I'm going to need my glasses. So hold on one second. He cussed out everybody, didn't he? I had to turn it down, didn't I? All right. So Camera by Lattafa Perfumes. Head turner. This is an oriental spicy fragrance. This is for men and women, so anyone who wants to wear this absolutely can. This was launched back in 2022. It has cinnamon, it has nutmeg, bergamot. We could stop right there. They could have stopped right there, but they kept going. The top note, the middle notes are dates. If you don't know what a date is, it's a fruit. Praline or praline, depending on where you are from in the country. Tuberose, mahalonil. Your base notes, that's what you're supposed to get at the end of the fragrance once it kind of settles down a little bit. Vanilla, tonka bean, amberwood, myrrh, benzoin, and akigala wood, which is an oud. Okay, we don't know. All we know is it smells good. This has got a refined amber in it, shimmering soft beams of benzoin. It's got sweet smoky oud in this. It's definitely sweet. It's definitely smoky. It's definitely aromatic. Everything that you need in a fragrance. If you love a boozy noted fragrance, it doesn't note booze in the actual fragrance, but if you love a boozy noted fragrance, this is your friend. It is so beautiful. Now I understand why everybody talks so greatly about this. And of course, all fragrances are according to your body chemistry and all of those things. How, all fragrances don't smell good on everybody. Okay. I know that for a fact. That's probably how I ended up starting to collect them, because it took me so long to figure out what works best for me. And so, yeah, and I've had a little time to do so. I'm not a spring chicken. This is so beautiful. Whenever, and I'm not going to say if, whenever I run low or out of this, I will definitely re-add this to my collection. The price has dropped drastically since they first brought this out. It's extremely affordable. It is absolutely gorgeous. Again, this is Kamra by Lattafa. This is a head turner. If you're looking for a fragrance, men or women, to turn heads, to just smell good. If you like to hang out in lounges or at a bar, or what do you call it, hookah, if you do you like cigars and things of that nature, this is a really beautiful smoky sweet fragrance that'll last throughout the night for you, and your clothing and your hair won't be impacted as much by those aromas, just in case you don't care for that to get all on your clothes, in your hair and things of that nature. This is so good, y'all. Again, when I run out of this, I will definitely add this back in. It is easy on the pockets. It's not really expensive at all. It is definitely budget friendly. This is a heavy hitter, beast mode, mama girl, daddy boy fragrance and cologne. This is one of my favorite fragrances, and that is in my collection, top 20. This has definitely made its way there. This is beautiful. I get so many compliments with this when I wear this. And even if I didn't, this smells good to me. And I really enjoy wearing this. And that's what fragrances are all about, is your pleasurability and enjoyment in a fragrance. And then when you get someone that's around you or close to you that's enjoying the fragrance that you're wearing as well, it's even better, right? Because that's how we remember people sometimes. This smells absolutely amazing. I highly recommend that you add this to your collection. Again, this is Kamra by Lattafa. It is in my top 20 of favorite fragrances of all time in my particular collection. Not in the whole entire world, but just the ones that I currently have in my collection. Get you some. This is so beautiful, y'all. I had to share that, guys. Well, that is it, and that is all. I wanted to pop on and share those with you guys before they run out, and I start, I find some other ones that I fall in love with. And those are some scents that I really haven't come on and shared with you guys. I think maybe 2 of those I've talked to you about before and shared with you, and it's okay. I mean, sometimes people talk about the same fragrances over and over again, and so hey, if they love them and people are listening to them and you're chatting about them and we love to hear it, why not? I don't see anything wrong with it, and obviously it's working, right? So, but those fragrances are my faves right now. They are keeping the flame lit inside of me. They're keeping me motivated. They're keeping me encouraged, and that's what fragrances do. It's just like if you go to a salon and get your hair done or your nails, or get a really nice massage, or you buy a new wig or get a new wig installation, or your lashes, or whatever it is that you enjoy, a good fresh haircut for gentlemen, manicure, pedicure, whatever. and you just feel good about yourself no matter what you're dealing with in life, what you're going through. That's what those fragrances do for me, and I wanted to come on and share them. And you know, and it's a real thing. They're so inspirational. Just like today, I was enjoying the weather, and I got a whiff of my fragrance that I was wearing, and it gave me that extra boost to keep going. And that's what we want, and that's what you spend your money on. It's definitely an investment. You're investing in yourself. And you know, it's just a good thing that brings joy to not only yourself but to the people around you. I just love fragrances, and as long as I'm able to, I will continue to come on and share the fragrances that are giving me joy. This is your girl, Color Me Bad, Lynn. Thank you guys for watching. I greatly appreciate all of your love and your support. You guys are absolutely amazing, and I'm not just saying that. I don't have to. If you know me, you know I don't waste words. I only say things that I mean. So I really, really appreciate your love and your support. You don't have to subscribe to anybody's channel. You don't have to watch anybody's videos, and you guys are watching. So thank you so much. I greatly appreciate that. I'm glad that I can put a smile on your face or enlighten you in some kind of way, encourage you in some type of a way, as I encourage myself. We got to get something out of the deal, right? So thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Make sure you encourage somebody this week. You know, you never know what your words of encouragement can do for somebody. It doesn't necessarily have to be your children, if you have any, or your spouse. You could go outside of the home and say, hey, you know, I really like those sneakers you got on, or, you know, I really enjoy your smile. You always got a smile on your face. So whatever the case may be, just going out of our way to just be nice and pay someone a compliment sometimes can be the one thing that keeps a person going. You just never know what a person is going through. You never know what's on their mind. You never know what they've experienced prior to meeting you. And if you can, you know, make a difference in somebody's day just in that little bitty small way, why not? Peace.